something nobody wants. So Jaedong really needs to pull this out here. He's critically trying to build some more sunken colonies, because once all these go down, oh, and he does pick off the Reaver. That's crucial. He just needs to macro up some forces, but at the same time, he's at a really bad position right here. He's spent a lot of minerals on those sunken colonies, which are doing nothing, especially because that hatchery is going to get picked off, and this is really bad. Building more, not very good saturation at all, and he's going to go for a counterattack, and there's nothing in Stork's base to defend this. This is really bad. This could come down to elimination, and I think that Jaedong would probably win, just because he has so many mutalisks there. The Corsair goes into attack, but the Corsair is going to be able to be taken down, and a ton of damage being done in Stork's base. Look at Stork's face. He's just flabbergasted. He doesn't know what's going on, but he is going for an attack here. This is all or nothing. He's not going to be able to, his mining is pretty much down. He does have his natural, but not nothing. And GG coming from Stork. Wow. So the game is tied 2-2. This is going to go to a fifth game, and none of these games have gone into the late game. Both of them have been early or mid-game wins here. So this is really exciting. I do like the early gameplay. When it gets to the late game, sometimes it can get a little bit boring. But at the same token, late game is where you show your true skills, how you macro and micro at the same time. A lot of multitasking. APM comes into a big play there. So let's go to game 5. This has been really exciting so far. Alright guys, so after seeing the pissed off Jaedong, the I don't even know what to call that, the like Grim Reaper face, he just barely came out alive of that battle, but came out with a win nonetheless, going for Stork's probe line, just demolishing his whole entire main. Stork had almost no mining. He did have his natural, but that would have gone down too, because there's no cannons around that. Mutalisk killing everything, doing a good job of building tons of suck-ins to deny those Dragoons. And here we are, game 5, and we are back to Grand Line SE. Both players spawning on the right positions, and we have the white Protoss Stork. I'm sorry guys, I'm just really tired. And at the top right we have the yellow Zerg Jaedong. So this is it, all or nothing for all the beans, for the right to say that you made it to the Korean OSL Season 2 finals. Here we go. It's tied 2-2, and I think that Jaedong is going to win. Not just because I hope that, but because Jaedong has so much experience in huge matches, in clutch matches. Not that Stork doesn't, but Jaedong is Jaedong, the best player to play Zerg ever. I'm gonna go that far. That he is the best player to play Zerg, and that's arguably, but it's really not that much of a. I mean, it's not that much of a comparison. Jaedong is so good, especially in the ZVZ and ZVP. I mean, really, in all matchups, he's just ridiculous. And right now, he is on power ranked as #1, and I just think he's gonna pull out the win. Going for a 12 hatch there, doing the extractor trick. I think, right? Did he go for a 12 hatch? Maybe he went for 8 pool or something. I'm not quite sure. Either way, Stork scouts this. I thought I saw a hatchery building. Maybe it was a spawning pool though. Looks like he went. Yeah, I think he did go 8 pool, and Stork's gonna be able to scout this. Stork is going for that Forge Pass Expand again, and that 8 pool doesn't work for Jaedong. I mean, it worked the first game, but the last 2 games, if Stork's able to scout this, the only reason it worked the first time is because he didn't scout it, and now that Stork scouted this, he is going to be able to defend against it. I'm going to put down those cannons before the Nexus, obviously. Just going for 1 cannon, surprisingly. I think Stork should probably be a little bit conservative and put 2 down, because Jaedong is really good with his Zerglings, and this could be really bad if Jaedong goes for a run by. There's a huge cap there. So Stork, put down your second cannon. Come on. Pylon. Stork built a pylon there, so Jaedong would have a little bit of a delay in his hatchery, and the Nexus is going to go down. And I don't know if that's the smartest idea. But I guess since Jaedong isn't going in with his Zerglings, It's okay. If he was going in with his Zerglings, not trying to kill off that probe, probably would have been a bad idea, but I think Stork is going to be okay now with what he's doing. Expansion finally going down for Jaedong, and he's probably going to go for another hatchery somewhere at the left-hand side. Yeah, he's going to go for that 10 o'clock base. 10-ish. 9:30. 10. We'll call it 10. 10 o'clock base. That probe is going to get picked off. Yeah, that probe is going to get picked off pretty quickly here. Extractor going down for Jaedong, so he's going to probably go for that layer. He's going the same 3 hatch build. Again, all 3 drones are on the extractor, so they're going to get some gas really quickly here, and that probe is doing a really good job of staying alive, surprisingly. It's been at low health for almost this entire time, and it helps that those shields are regenerating too as time goes by. Another probe up here, maybe for scouting, maybe, I don't know exactly what that probe is for. Zergling's running out now. Maybe Stork is going to go for some proxy stuff or something. I have no idea what he's trying to do with that probe there. Oh, he's trying to sneak it back in. Very good job by Stork, sneaking the probe back in for the scout. You know, that's going to be another annoyance. Jaedong finally sees it's going to have to run back his stuff. Good thing for Jaedong, though, he didn't build anything. And he doesn't want to until that probe's dead, and so he doesn't show his tech assimilator going down for Stork. Cybernetics core is also already down. So pretty much same builds here. I'm assuming that he's going to go for the Stargate next. Hatchery is finished at the 10 o'clock position. 1 Zealot is all that Stork has, but if those Zerglings come in, those Zerglings are all going to come in. He's going to have to defend against this. He's going to have to pull his probes. Another Zealot is out, I believe. Right. So a good block going on there. I think that Stork is going to be able to defend us. I think he maybe should be a little bit more conservative and build another cannon, though. Those are a lot of Zerglings. Not going to be able to run by. But he's not committing. He's kind of committing, but not committing. He needs to commit. He needs to either go in or out, and he kills that those Zealots, but good block by Stork. Stork's doing a good block, but more Zerglings streaming in. Probes are going to have to come off the middle line like crazy. And doing a good defense there. Good defense, but more Zerglings coming in. I think that Jaedong is just pumping out Zerglings now. Just pumping them out, pumping them out, pumping them out. And a good run by. He gets the run by. He's going to surround the cannon. He's probably going to be able to take the cannon out. The cannon goes down, and this is really bad for Stork, actually, building another cannon. I told you, Stork, I told you to build another cannon. And you didn't listen to me. Why didn't you listen to me? And these probes are critically not mining, and that's doing a lot of economic damage for Jaedong. Even though he's not killing off many probes, they're not mining, so they're not doing really good any. And just continuously streaming in Zerglings here. I think this game is either going to be this game is going to be decided now, and it's either going to be, you know, Jaedong's harass that's going to win him the game, or those Sayers that are going to kill off all of his overlords. I hope that he got an Evo chamber or something, because I'm sure his tech is a little bit far behind. He is at layer. His piracy isn't even popped out yet. And a lot of defending, though, having to be done by Stork. He has almost all his probes from his natural off his middle line, building another cannon. 3 Zerglings are all that remain, and I think that this attack is, I was about to say failed, but he's going to be able to pick off that other cannon, and critically doing a ton more damage. The Zerglings running in. The probes are trying to block him from the main. The Zerglings are going to be able to take down that other cannon, and they're running rampant through the main base. Critically, there's nothing that Stork can do here, and I think Stork is in a huge disadvantage. He's at a very bad position. I think that Stork, if Jaedong just makes a few Scourge, I don't think he should go Mutalisk. Should just make a few Scourge, and he'll be able to defend this, especially from that Corsair. A ton of probes going down. Only 1 Zealot remains, about 6 or 7 Zerglings. The Zerglings are going to be able to get us around on that Zealot. If that Zealot goes down, this is definitely going to be GG. I'm pretty sure that they just showed Stork's main, and the Stork is not saturated at all. More probes going down. I'm sure about like 15 or 20 probes. And Stork, you could just see it in his face. Jaedong, the relentless Zerg, is just going in here, and yeah, so Jaedong did build some Scourge, but those Zerglings are going rampant through his base, going after the pylon now, and this is definitely going to be GG at any moment. And the Corsair goes down, and that was Stork's last hope, and his main is going to go down. I'm assuming a GG at any moment, and a GG. Stork loses. I just can't believe that. I cannot believe that Jaedong just pulled that out. So Jaedong is going to advance to the round of 2, or you could call it the finals if you want. But either way, he's going to be playing, hopefully, Flash. If he played Free, that would be a little bit disappointing, but still a good matchup. But hopefully he plays Flash, and Jaedong able to pull it out barely and live through the battle, and you can just see that Stork is so frustrated with himself. You know, he had it in his grasp, and he just let it go. He just, he just let the butterfly go instead of, cradling it at just the right moment. But, God, that was a terrible analogy. But, given the peace sign, Jaedong wins the game, and Stork, man, I really feel bad for Stork, because he's always right there, and he just never can get up to where he wants to be. He just never hit that extra level. And I really feel bad for him. You can tell he's trying to fight back the tears. I mean, I would be too, but just really good play by Jaedong. Went for that early rush, did a ton of damage, just kept streaming out Zerglings, and he knew that Stork, Stork's game was in the mid game, and so he just decided to end it before that. But anyways, guys, I'll see you at the next commentary. This was a really great series. GG.